While up in Elkhart, I was lucky enough to be able to join a short tour of the embassy facilities, led by the vice president of the company, Terry Minix.
Here builds our Salvation Army disaster vehicles, the smaller ones, and it also builds our surgical repair vehicles I've been building for 35 years.
We've had our embassy for a few years now, and there have been quite a few updates since we bought it back in 2022. For instance, there's a new water tank system that replaces the bladder system that we have. The new system seems to be located in the same place, but the gray tank is now beneath the van instead of on the inside. There's a tank heater for colder weather, so no issues there. So the extra scupper is for what now?
That is, we have to vent the gray tank for RVIA, otherwise it gurgle when you drain it.
Oh,
and
okay.
that's the air going into the tank to vent it. Yeah.
It'll flow better.
And when you drain into it, you want to have that air go out too, so otherwise your sink would gurgle. It just makes everything work better.
The Embassy S models now come with E-track rails in the rear, so you can set up a storage and hanging system. And of course, there's the Manny Flip.
This is the Manny Flip. So what it does, you push two little buttons here, and this goes down and gives a walkthrough, but extends this into the bed with the extra cushion, makes it 72 inch. On the other side that's a 76-inch sofa now with the cushion on top. Both of them are powered, where they'll come completely together, but you can move them ½ inch, 3 inches, 8 inches, whatever you want. Just when you let go, it stops. We do have new shades that aren't pleated shades. Those are the same shades we put in the B Plus now. So we've updated that. Those are now the spring-loaded roller shades.
Yay!
So that's new, and they have a really nice color to them. The drop TV. This is a pretty popular interior with the white cabinets, the Oster, and a little bit of charcoal to accent it when you look in.
All of the Embassy builds now use 920 amp master volt batteries. When our build was made, there used to be a 600 amp system you could choose as well. The advantage with master volt is everything is built to work together, as it is made of all master volt components, while the other system was not.
All master volt, it's all 5-year warranty, it's all from one company with 15 engineers signed off for this program, and they tell us what to do with it.
Terry also told us all about the unibody construction in every build, with testing far and above what other manufacturers even think of doing.
So is that powder coated?
That's powder coated with the texture to look like our marine plastic. Everything gets that on it.
Okay.
And then every hole that we need to mount this with is already in it. The guys aren't drilling holes. We plan the hole, and when they put the marine plastic, they do drill them back to the marine plastic, but they know where every drill and every fastener needs to be.
Okay.
Then we created tabs in it, so the bottom part that has the lights in it interlocks here, and then we have 4 set screws on the inside that holds it. You pour those 4 screws, this thing pops right off and get it all the wiring. So everything's designed to be serviceable.
Can you flex it again? Look at that.
You do that to wood and you're ripping
It'll crack,
it apart.
Yeah.
The vehicle has to flex.
Yeah.
Unibody construction's made to flex. Otherwise, it'd pull it apart. 100 pounds on our seat belts and didn't flex. We did a 17,000-pound roof press test now and did not flex our composite. That isn't demanded in an RV, but we use the same body in buses we build now. And the Transit, we had to pull 14,000, but we do an E-Series that's heavier, and now we pulled 17,000 on the roof, and we didn't hurt our test plug. That's not done very often in the RV industry. Most of them would be flat. The tubing structures I created in 2014, they're really lightweight aluminum tubing that we tie together with aluminum structure, ceiling, floor, and wall. And these vehicles taper considerably. This absorbs that. So all we do is we square the aisleway and we square one end of the cabinet. When you look down at it, it all looks good, but there's no vehicle square in this industry. But it's not wood. You can't even build mold on it because of the high gloss surface. So anything wrapped with marine vinyl in this coach is wrapped on this.
Okay.
This is, instead of Luan, If you go to Menards and you buy a sheet of Luan off their rack and you put it on vertical and you go to the cash register, it'll be so warped before you get to cash register you can't use it anymore. So you're going to take it back and put it back on the rack because there's so much moisture in it. This can't absorb anything. It's lightweight. When you shoot a staple in it, it goes in so fast that moltens the glue, the plastic, and it grabs the staple. You will throw that piece away. We will not rewrap it. You're not going to pull those staples off. It's easier to just grab another piece and rewrap it and put it back in. You throw that one away. It's just an incredible piece. That's why we sell direct. We spend so much money in material that we create all these things. That I did that in 2019. I had all my ends of my cabinets in the back and stuff for that, but my ceiling and walls were still Luan. So I said, I'm so close, I'm gonna go no wood. And we had one with a little bit of Luan in it, one without, and it was about a 95-degree day. We let them sit out in the sun all day, closed up, and we opened it, and your eyes burned on the one with the Luan in it, and the one with that, nothing, absolutely nothing.
Embassy uses 8 layers of aircraft insulation, far superior to any other insulation I've ever seen in other builds. But I've never had the opportunity to actually see it. It's behind the walls, so not visible. This was the first time I actually saw the 8 layers of insulation close up.
When I first tested this, and everyone was using R11 insulation, but R11's too wide to fit in the gap, so you squeeze it and it takes away the air, you take away some of the insulation.
Yeah.
This can never squeeze the bubbles because they're intact, so you never lose your insulation. And it can't absorb anything. There's zero wicking to this. So my guys wanted to go to the Hadlock in the whole thing because it's a whole lot easier than gluing up these 8 layers. I said, okay, put the Hadlock out in the rain and put this out in the rain, and an hour later carry them in and see what's happening. And it was dripping water out, even though it won't mold or anything with Hadlock. You can't beat it. So we have a table over here. They have to glue up the 8 layers in 4 by 8 sheets, and then they have to cut it to fit it in the vehicle. We did things nobody's ever done before. So this is the fiberglass protrusion core of our composite, which we're the only ones doing. It's stronger than steel, lighter than aluminum, and if you hit it with the sledgehammer will hit you back. It doesn't stay bent. It will smack you right back.
I finally got to see an interior build of the Class B Plus Cape Cod model. You can really tell how much space you get when you see it inside without all the walls and cabinets or the sofa and bed. There is so much more to Embassy than is shown in this short video. If you want to learn more, click on the Embassy website link in the description. Thanks so much to Terry Minix and all of the crew at Embassy for such an eye-opening tour. Be seeing you.